So far we have seen a lot of sorting algorithms, mainly bubble sort, selection sort, insertion sort, and then non-comparison based sorting algorithms like radix sort, counting sort, and bucket sort, right? Now we are looking at some other different approach of comparison based sorting algorithm which can be solved via recursion, right? So in recursion we saw there is some approach known as divide and conquer, and we will discuss this approach. So divide and conquer is generally a paradigm which we use, which is very much similar to the principle of recursion only, wherein we keep on dividing the problems and keep on dividing into sub problems until and unless we reach a state wherein we can solve the sub problem, right? So what we do, if a problem is given to us, we divide the problem into smaller sub problem. Now the sub problem, the nature of sub problem will be similar to that of a problem only, which is the original problem, but the size is smaller, right? So the size of the sub problem will be smaller than that of the problem. Now we keep on solving them unless and until we reach a base case or any situation wherein we can solve the sub problem. So we keep on doing this until and unless we reach a state wherein sub problem is solvable. So once it becomes solvable, then we start combining these sub problems. And once we combine all of them, we get the solution. Okay, so the divide and conquer basically breaks down the problem into multiple sub problems, which generally are just an instance of the original problem only, but smaller in size. And we keep on doing this until and unless we reach a state wherein the sub problem can be solved. Okay, once the sub problem becomes solvable, we start combining the sub problem to reach the solution, the end state of the solution. And that's basically the gist of divide and conquer approach. Okay, so how do we do it? In divide and conquer we have three stages. The first stage is divide, the second stage is conquer, and the third stage is combine. Let us see how we can define each of these stages. So let us suppose I have a problem here. Okay, and I keep on dividing this into sub problem. This is a SP, which is sub problem. This again will divide into two parts. Let's suppose this is again sub problem. This will again divide into two parts. Now at this stage, let us suppose my sub problem becomes solvable. How do we solve them? Let's suppose we are reaching a solution here. Somehow we are able to reach a solution. At this stage wherein, like, let us suppose this was sub problem only and this is basically my sub solution. So at this stage we'll start merging these solutions. We keep on merging them until and unless we reach a common solution. So in this chart we are seeing, this is just a normal recursion chart, if you guys remember. In this chart, this is the phase wherein we divide the problem. We are dividing the problem here. We are still dividing the problem here. This is the phase wherein we conquer. What do we mean by conquer? Basically, we solve the sub problem. Or this could also be reaching a base case kind of scenario wherein the sub problem could be solved. And this part is known as combine, wherein we combine the sub solution. This part is actually divide. So in divide, we divide the sub problem into multiple sub problem until they are solvable. So this is keep dividing until sub problem is solvable. This is combining until we reach a common solution. So that's basically divide and conquer for us. As I told you, in general divide and conquer approach, the basic approach here would be to take up the problem, a very big problem, divide the problem into multiple sub problems. Keep on dividing it until and unless you reach a stage wherein you can solve the sub problem. Once you have confidence, okay, I can solve the sub problem, get a solution for that sub problem, and then we will start merging these sub solutions. So this is the stage wherein we are merging the solutions, right? So until this stage we were just doing divide and conquer, and now I will start merging my solution. Okay, now there are two different algorithms which are based upon divide and conquer in sorting. First one is merge sort and the second one is quick sort. So we'll discuss each of them in the next session.